What's going on, guys? It's Sean, and welcome back to my run through Season 1 of Game of Thrones. We have made it all the way up to Episode 9, and I feel like we are into the exciting home stretch, mainly because Episode 8 was, I'm not going to say a letdown, but a lot of positioning people in different places where the promise of a huge battle between the Starks and the Lannisters is finally going to be delivered. Robb is on his way down to King's Landing, Ned is imprisoned, and Tyrion got himself in a little bit of trouble with his father. And he's, I think, going to get sent into battle. Meanwhile, the Dothraki are planning more of their invasion, and Momoa rips someone's throat out. You know, normal Game of Thrones stuff. You're going to want to follow along with me, so go down, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and every time we post a new Game of Thrones reaction video, you'll be told about it. So, let's get right into, without further ado, Season 1, Episode 9, the penultimate episode of Season 1, called Baelor. The twins? What are the Oh, that's the bridge that they have to take control of. Cool, I'm on. The map is expanding. Here we go.
Before they cut my balls off with a hot knife, I traveled with a group of actors through the free cities.
Keeps reminding us that fact.
Did you know that your son is marching south with an army of Northmen?
How do you know that? He's been in prison.
Cersei's no fool. She knows a tame wolf is more use to her than a dead one.
You want me to serve the woman who murdered my king, who butchered my men, who crippled my son?
I want you to serve the realm.
Tell the Queen you will confess your vile treason. Tell your son to lay down his sword and proclaim Joffrey as the true heir.
As I would trade my honor for a few more years of Wall.
The Wall. No thanks. Don't hate me, but have we met Stannis Baratheon yet? I know that he's brother to Robert, old Stanny B. Can I call him Stanny B? Is that frowned upon?
Lady Stark is...
Who asked you?
Father, please.
I need lessons in courtesy from you, bastard! Your mother would still be a milkmaid if I hadn't squirted you into her belly.
Everyone's got bastards all over the place.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Out! All of you!
Now that's power. Don't go anywhere else. Clear the room. This is Walder Frey, I guess?
A little flour. And the honey's all mine.
Oh, the lick of the lips, you perv.
Give me one good reason why I should waste a single thought on any of you.
No, so true. What does it matter? The threat is coming to the north.
Aim and think you'll be able to use
from
that
the
hand.
north.
We'll be ready for this then. I thought a wolf was more appropriate for you than a bear.
This is Valyrian steel.
It was my father's sword. His father before him. The Mormonts have carried it for 5 centuries. It was meant for my son, Jorah. He brought dishonor to our house, but he had the grace to leave the sword. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you and your beast.
John saved his life.
Dead man tried to kill me. The hand that your wolf tore off that thing's wrist, I've ordered Thorne to lay it at the feet of this boy king. That should get young Joffrey's attention.
I didn't like that guy at first. I'm warming to him. I call him that guy because I'm not quite sure what his name is. Jon Snow's boss.
Sword! 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 Sword!
It's your brother, Robb. All his bannermen have rallied to his side. They'll keep him safe.
Ooh, that's a beautiful shot. No doubt.
What did he say?
Lord Walder has granted your crossing.
Ooh, okay.
He expects a knighthood in good time.
Fine, fine.
And Arya will marry his son, Waldron, when they both come of age.
And?
You will marry one of his daughters.
Did you get a look at his daughters?
I did.
And?
One was...
Human looking.
Do you consent?
Can I refuse?
Not if you want to cross.
Lady Stark's negotiating skills.
Sam said you wanted to see me.
I did indeed.
Sam told you.
We're all human. It hurts, boy. I know.
You do not know.
The gods were cruel when they saw fit to test my vows. I was helpless, blind, frail.
He is blind. Okay.
Who are you?
My brother, Egan. reigned after him when I had refused the throne, and he was followed by his son Aerys, whom they called the Mad King.
Oh!
You're Aemon Targaryen.
Jon's going. There's no way Jon's staying. He's gonna have one of those heroic moments where he shows up in the battle right when it's about to turn. What's wrong with Momoa? What, the scratch? Dude. Yeah, she does. And he'll rip your throat out.
When the battle commences, you and your wildlings will be in the vanguard.
Me and the tribesmen, on the front lines.
Surely there are ways to have me killed that would be less detrimental to the war effort.
There will be no more discussion on the matter.
How many Emmys did Dinklage win for
He isn't that
this?
hungry after all. Excuse me, my lords.
Because he should have won all of it.
And what do I get?
The pleasure of my company, which I have heard is spectacular.
It really
Who told you this?
That's a yes. No! Wait, is Momoa in only the first season of this? He'll bounce back. Oh, that does not look good.
He will die tonight, Khaleesi.
He can't.
No, he won't.
He's already gone, Khaleesi.
And then you're in trouble because he's been protecting you this whole time.
This isn't Westeros where men honor blood.
Yeah.
Here they only honor strength.
Yeah.
They'll be fighting after Drogo dies.
And Hakoi Zarvosi.
Good point.
Voici.
No, she has 3 eggs. Where are the eggs? We haven't seen the eggs
I
in a
think you
while.
should wear your armor tonight, sir.
I think you're right.
I think you should go, Khaleesi.
You must know a way. Some magic.
See, they'll keep Momoa.
There is a price.
You have gold, whatever you want.
It's not a matter of gold. This is blood magic. Only death pays for life.
Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Oh boy. That baby's gonna be cursed.
Are you nagging my lion?
No. Let's do something I'm good at. You once loved a woman many years ago, but it turned out badly, so you've never let yourself love again. Oh, wait, that's me. Her name was Taisha. She was a wheelwright's orphan. A few lies, a few gold coins, one drunken septon, and there you have it, man and wife. First, my father had Jaime tell me the truth. Girl was a whore, you see.
Oh.
Jaime had arranged the whole thing.
Oh, come on.
The rapers, all of it. After my brother confessed, my father brought in my wife and gave her to his guards.
Oh.
A girl who was almost raped doesn't invite another man into her bed 2 hours later.
Good point. It's a mighty army the Lannisters have there. Battle time? Battle time? Come on.
Stay low. If you're lucky, no one will notice you. I was born lucky.
You were born lucky. What? You knocked out immediately? Man, look at this. Wow. That's awesome.
You're alive.
Born lucky.
Did we get the Stark boy at least?
He wasn't here.
Where was he?
With his other 18,000 men.
Oh, distraction. Going after Jaime? Robb Stark, well played.
Go, my lady.
No.
Oh, look at this.
By the time they knew what was happening, it had already happened. Kill him, Robb. Send his head to his father.
Yes.
He cut down 10 of our men.
And let's end this here and now.
Kill him. He's got a lot of his father in him.
They're taking him to the Sept of Baelor. Who? The Hand of the King.
Oh no, what is this? Robb wins, but not in time. Oh no, 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 no. No. Oh girl, don't watch.
Baelor!
What is Baelor? Oh, Sansa's watching too?
I come before you to confess my treason.
Oh. Ned.
Joffrey Baratheon is the one true heir to the Iron Throne.
Oh, Ned.
By the grace of all the gods, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Ned.
My mother wishes me to let Lord Eddard join the Night's Watch, and my Lady Sansa has begged mercy for her father.
But
they have the soft hearts of women. Treason shall never go unpunished.
You scumbag.
Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
Oh, Joffrey, you psychopath. Oh, look at that smile on Joffrey. Ooh! The executioner right now? Oh, Ned. Oh, this is done so well. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. Wow, that must have... I can't imagine how that played when this show was new. When, you know, a major character... I should have seen it. I should have seen it coming. It was a little... You know, Robb wins. He diverts a portion of his army and distracts the Lannister army. And then Robb also, you know, won't be goaded into a one-on-one battle with Jaime like some other... more impulsive kings would, more impulsive leaders would. And he says, if we played it your way, I would lose, or you would win, or however he says it. We're not going to play it your way. But of course, you know, the tragedy being, they're too late. You know, they don't know yet that their father is condemned to death. And Ned Stark, he basically gave up all of his honor. He accepted the terms. He did all the things that they said that he needed to do, and it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And I can't imagine, you know, for a brief minute, it made it look like the Starks had the upper hand. And this show made it clear that they do not. Boy, God, where do we even go? We go to Tyrion. This was a Tyrion episode prior to this. We learned a lot about his past love, this woman that he was in love with, who ended up being a setup by his family, because his family is demented. We see Dinklage in Batman. I asked this in the course of the episode, and I guess I should just double check this. How many Emmys did Peter Dinklage win? Because I love Tyrion's one of my favorite characters in this show because he has so many layers to him, and we see different sides of him depending on the situation. And Dinklage rises to the occasion every single time when he learns that he's going to be at the forefront at the beginning of the battle with the Stone Crows and the Moon Brothers and the Painted Dogs. And of course Tyrion doesn't. He's just as comfortable in battle as a dog is in pants. And so that was great. And of course he gets knocked out right away and misses most of the battle. Everybody steps on him. Momoa is dying. And I'm not going to believe yet that they're getting rid of Khal Drogo. I mean, he's Drogo. He's too great of a character. He's a great character. But I guess if I step back and look at it, you know, if they can get rid of Ned Stark, they can get rid of anybody. And B, you get rid of Khal Drogo, and it makes Daenerys' journey that much more complicated. Sets up a lot of obstacles. So I want to find out what happens with the baby. But they bring her into this tent where all of this dark magic is happening. That's got to be resolved next episode. I can't see them stringing that along. That's going to be the end of season 1. So the Dothraki, it's true. The minute that Khal Drogo is out of the picture, Khaleesi's dead, and her kid is useless. Her kid has no heir to the throne. We met Aemon Targaryen. There's a Targaryen at the Wall, but I guess like people get banished to the Wall all the time. And he had that great speech to Jon Snow where he essentially said, "Look, I regret the fact that I didn't stand up for my family and abandon my post, and now I'm here with that regret for the rest of my life. And now it's up to you, Jon. Where do you go?" I still think Jon's going to get this moment where he's going to show up at like the pivotal time, because he does want to go defend the Starks. And really, since early on in this season, we've left him. We just put him at the Wall, and he became a member of the Night Watch, and he's, you know, accomplished a few things there, but he has not had the most meaty storyline the way that several other characters have in this season. We also, the scorecard, I mentioned this through the course of the interaction, the scorecard is already pretty full on Game of Thrones. I guess we're eliminating some people if Ned Stark is off of it. And I love the way they shot that. God, they shot that so beautifully. Again, it had a lot of Roman Catholic symbolism to it, and Jesus being put in front of the crowd and the crowd shouting for his death, and then him getting sentenced to death. This was immediate. Ned just got beheaded. But the way that they shot it with Sansa losing her mind, and then at first you saw Arya and she might potentially have to see it, and then she gets shielded from that. Beautiful. They're just really beautiful. This was a really great episode. This was a tremendous episode. I don't know how Game of Thrones plays it. I don't know if their finales tend to be great, or if their finales almost set up most of the second season. This is just season 1 for me and my first time through it, so I'm excited to see how that plays out. So we will get to the final episode of season 1, and I will continue these commentary videos as we go through it. A lot of people in the comment section down below have been telling me that they really enjoy seeing how a newbie reacts. I did not expect Ned Stark. Let's find out together what happens when we get into Season 1, Episode 10. You're not going to want to miss that when I drop that reaction video, so go down, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications. Every time we post a brand new Game of Thrones reaction video, you will be told. I love the fact that everybody's following along. I love the comments. Keep them coming, and we will dive into the final episode of Season 1 in our next episode, so make sure that you're here for it on CinemaBlend.